'Tis the season of the Achilles tendon ruptures today. We have a very young patient who was referred to us by another podiatrist for evaluation of a possible total Achilles tendon rupture. January 2019, patient has an injury while exercising. She did not hear a pop, but she heard a crunch. The patient did seek medical care at an urgent care center. They recommended a boot. They did x-rays, possible MRI. The patient really just thought that she could continue to wear the cam walker and hopefully that it would, heal on its own. She subsequently presented to the office of this other podiatrist who recommended an MRI, and after reviewing the MRI, he called me yesterday and sent the patient here for further evaluation. The patient has a rupture of the Achilles tendon of 90%. What does that mean? That means that if we're looking at the tendon right from the top view, right, that all of this tendon is ruptured. All of this. This is the other 10%. This is 90%. What's incredible is that, the body truly is remarkable. The patient can actually, number one, aside from the swelling, the patient can actually walk. What does that tell us? It tells us that even with 10% of the tendon still intact, that the patient is able to walk without the boot, even though she's wearing the boot. Because I did ask the patient, are you able to walk without the boot? And she said yes. Is there any pain? No. So, this is very interesting. I'd like for everyone to see this, because this is where, when we examine Achilles tendon ruptures, there's something called a Thompson sign, right? We're not going to go ahead and do that, but this is the good one, right? I want everyone to look here. I can feel it, nice contour, and I feel it, right? From the junction here all the way down. Let's look at the left. So, quickly, I want everyone to look at this. Look how smooth and nice, right? Look at the difference immediately right there. You see that dell? It dips. Can we get a nice shot of that? You see that? Right there. Right there. There's that little dip. And when I press on this, I feel the dell. When I press on it here, look at this. It's like a hard rubber band, right? When I go here, it's boggy. Look at this. I can press in. That's where the tendon rupture is here. Right here. Even though the patient can walk, even though the patient can, is asymptomatic, 90% is a lot. Right? My recommendation is to primarily fix, right, surgery to bring the tendon back to its normal anatomical, right, what it used to be like before, normal anatomy. Grab one end, grab the other end, put it together again, reconstruct the tendon to make it look as best as possible, right? Because she's young and she has her whole life ahead of her, right? Anytime that you rupture any tendon, right, there's 5 grades of muscle strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normal is 5 out of 5. The minute that you automatically rupture a tendon, you go down to a 4, right? Or even a 3, and that's how we basically grade it, or a 2 or a 1. So for essentially the rest of her life, she may never have that 5 out of 5. It'll be maybe a 4 out of 5. We want to maximize her improvement in the long term, and minimize any long-term any complications that may bother her. So that's when we decide surgery or no surgery, and 90% is a lot. So I think this is very interesting. Sometimes, our job is to obviously avoid the knife, but sometimes this is a case where you simply can't. So we're gonna go ahead and definitely put a follow-up video to this, and I think it's a very interesting case. It's a very interesting but yet unfortunate case. But is it fixable? 100%. Right? And I like to put things into perspective. God forbid, it's not cancer, right? It's treatable, fixable. www.jawspodiatry.com, Instagram Dr. Tojam, Facebook Jaws Podiatry, and last but not least, for our YouTube followers, Jaws Healthcare. And if you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe. Jaws Healthcare, YouTube. You guys are going to see so much more there. Thank you for watching.